Welcome back, and thank you for tuning in. This is Ryu. If you like this video, please smash that like button and subscribe. My wish for this New Year's and Christmas is to reach 1,000 subscribers, and together, I know we can do it. Now let's get back into the story of what if Naruto was neglected with the twist, part 10. Last time we left off, Shikamaru, Shino, Hinata, Kisa, and the rest of the gang walked into Naruto's mindscape to forge their new beginning. There they were trained and make their new weapons with Kurama, Ryu, and Bahamut. Let's get into the story. As the gate closes, Sakura, Ino, Kiba, and Sasuke are annoyed. Why couldn't we go in? Asked Sakura. Yeah, they're no better than us. I know we can beat them. Kakashi sighs. Listen. Your training is not done, and no, you could not beat them. Like it or not, they are ahead of you. They'll be gone for a few days. In the meantime, you will continue your training. You will not enter the gate until I say so, or Lord Third, of course. They look annoyed. They stare at Naruto. He's tired. Opening the gate has, drained him sorely. His Videtsu, it's wavering. He's never had so many people enter at once. Kakashi, I'm going to take a rest. Okay, Naruto. Take care of yourself. And let me know how things are going in there. I will. As Naruto goes off, heading back home, he notices that Sasuke is following him. But Sasuke is stopped. He's stopped by his brother. Sasuke, your training isn't done. Sasuke looks annoyed. I just want to ask him a few questions. You can ask him later. He's tired, and he needs to focus to keep his mindscape from breaking. As time passes, Sasuke, Sakura, Ino, and Kiba are training. 3 days have passed. They still haven't exited. No one knows what's going on in there. Well, some things just can't be changed, can it, Naruto? Naruto wakes up. It's Lord Third. Lord Third, what are you doing here? I was just taking a stroll through the village. I was questioned many times why I look after you. Of course, I gave the same answer. It's because you're like a grandson to me, and I made a promise to watch over you. About that promise, Hiruzen puts his hands up. Not right now, Naruto. I'll tell you soon. But for now, tell me, how are they doing? Well, he tells Hiruzen what he saw in his mindscape. Hinata is doing very well. Kiba, always a smart one, intellectual-wise. But he's having a hard time grasping the motion of things. Kisa, in another way, is she's a prodigy in ways. Yes, a prodigy. Now, Shino is on his way of finishing. His blade is unique. It's pitch black. But it looks as though it moves. He's not finished yet. But it's quite unique. But Choji, his isn't a sword. No. He forged something very unique. Something that will help him. Help him indeed. Naruto relays this back to Lord Third, saying how Bahamut and Kurama have taught the children very well. They're not mean, but Kurama plays around a lot. He scares them at point to point where they're not paying attention or where they get on his nerves. One time, Choji called him the nine-tailed fox after learning his name. He got annoyed by that, so he scared Choji. And Choji almost wet himself. Hiruzen laughs. Naruto, do me a favor. What's that, Lord Third? Come with me. It seems like the elders and Danzo want to meet you. Danzo, him of all people. Calm down, Naruto. Just come with me. As they're walking through the village, Naruto sees everyone staring at him, glaring, but he doesn't care anymore. The man he respects the most, the man he sees as his own grandfather, is standing right next to him. Gigi, Lord Third, is blushing. This is one of the few times Naruto's called him Gigi. Yes, Naruto, what is it? What do they want with me? I do not know, but apparently I was lied to. It's not just the council of the two elders and Danzo. It seems like everybody will be joining us. Have they been spying on us? Most likely. If they wish to use it as a weapon, they will have to go through me first. Same here. Kakashi shows up. Kakashi, shouldn't you be training the others? Itachi and Shisui are with them. They are fine. Alright then. It'll be good to have someone by my side. Oh man, do you know you look like you're back in your prime? So I've been told. Seems all the life of me has been reinvigorated. What did Bahamut do to you? You tell me. Kakashi looks stunned. What do you mean? Kakashi, you're more talkative. And you don't seem to hate your students as much as lately. If anything, you seem to talk more to them. Give them more chances. Back in the time, you used to fail them if they didn't pass your test. And I still will. Teamwork is the best way to live as a ninja. I agree, but sometimes it takes a teacher to teach such a thing. Naruto is puzzled about what they're speaking about. But he doesn't have time to ask as they reach the Hokage mansion. As they enter, 3 Anbu arrive. Lord Third, the council is waiting. Very well, take us to them. They nod. As they reach the council room, Lord Third takes his seat. Let the session begin. Naruto sits down, in front of everyone, with Kakashi by his side. Naruto, says Danzo, I've heard reports. You have a gate. What is it? That is none of your concern, Danzo, says Lord Third. If this gate is a way of training then it should be used for other means. Better shinobi. No, he's using the right way. By helping his generation become stronger, the village becomes stronger. I do not agree. If you do not see the worth in this ability, well, I'll let the council decide. The council of the civilians speak up. The demon fox child should not be released, let alone be let back into the village. Listen here. Lord Third's voice gets stern. Naruto is back in the village by my request. He has fulfilled his promise by getting stronger. If anything, he is on the level of a chonin, if not a low-level jonin at best. You look down on him. Do you think antagonizing our Jinchuriki with an ability as such as he has is a bright thing to do? The civilian counselors are thinking to themselves, and then one speaks up. It does not matter what you say, Lord Third. He is still the Jinchuriki of the nine-tailed fox. Naruto gets mad at this and speaks. His name is Kurarama, and I suggest you remember that. Shush, boy. The adults are doing what? Talking? We are the ones training, while you, the civilians, are just sitting here behind the walls, filling away day to day. I plan on being a ninja, protecting this village. I give no cares about what you have to say. Only that of the military. Like it or not, you have no say on where I use my power. The civilians are agitated, angry. They start arguing with Naruto, going back and forth about him respecting his elders. And once they said that, he laughed. I respect Lord Third more than any of you. That man has raised me, along with Itachi, Shisui, and Kakashi. If anything, you should be thanking them. Because in another life, I might let the Nine Tails loose. Who knows what will happen? Who knows indeed? Lord Third speaks up. That is enough. Naruto is correct. The way we treat him, the way he lives, it all affects him and affects Kurarama. Kurarama have given you all a pass. He will not attack the village as long as we don't hurt Naruto. His anger has subsided, and I plan on keeping it that way. Do not make me repeat myself. His chakra, it acts around him. It's violent. The wood crackles. Everything splinters. And then it stops. The civilian counselors sit down, knowing they no longer have a right to speak. Two elders speak up. Naruto, my dear, is it true that you have a gate? Yes. Yes, I do. What is it, if you do not mind telling us? He looks at Hiruzen He nods. This gate leads to my mindscape. And there Kurama trains me. Not just me. He trained Lord Third, Kakashi, Shisui, and Itachi. Also in there, you're able to forge a weapon and forge a contract with celestial beings. And there, you are able to become stronger in a week's time. How stronger you get is based on how hard you try. The elders are surprised to hear this, to think such a way have existed, let alone in a child, and a child they tried to get rid of. If he had went to another village, if he had been kidnapped, or if he literally vanished during his banishment, who knows what might have happened? Who knows what the sun could have done with this? Or even worse, the cloud. Is there anything else, Naruto? You spoke of weapons and celestials. What do you mean? Let me show you. Hiruzen stands up, but then Kakashi speaks. No, Lord Third. Your sword is, well, strong. The very presence of you releasing it might cause everyone here to react in fear. Let me show you mine instead. Kakashi walks up in the middle, drawing his blade from his back. It's as though it's clear. The tip, the bladed side, is clear. What is that? This is my katana. It's death reincarnated. Death? What do you mean by death? In words, one swipe of this blade, the part that it hits does not get cut off. No. It uses my chakra and my Ryetsu. It uses it in a way he stumbles to explain it. The best way to do so is to show it. He sees a cup. He grabs it. I'll be using this to show you what I mean. He swings his sword at it, lifting it into the air. As the sword makes contact, it disappears. Where did it go? To the void. Void? The Kikai Genkai and this Sharingan I have. It sends into a void, a different dimension, and there it's trapped. It cannot escape, cannot go nowhere. It will die there. It will stay there. And there is nothing it can do unless it has the power to walk through dimensions. This is amazing. My sword does not just imitate this eye. The sword changes color to silver. It also imitates me, Kakashi, the copy ninja. All 1,000 jutsus I have learned, I can easily use with this sword. And such as Kakashi slams the sword into the ground. It creates a mud wall. A small one, but it creates a mud wall. Amazing. So this is the extent of Naruto's power. No, Naruto speaks up. This is the extent of their training. And what celestial did you get, Kakashi? Dark Fang. He's a wolf. A lone wolf. Though he has a temper, He is very easy to please. Like it or not, Dark Fang isn't a monster of great destruction. No. But he is one to be feared. He does not attack irregularly. He only does so when, agitated. He destroyed his whole clan because they were turning to a point of darkness. He swallowed all of it and all their strength and power. Within him lies 1,000,000 abilities. Within him, his whole clan slumbers. His teeth sharpened. His eyes see through that of the darkest void. And his claws able to rip asunder the sky. If you think my celestial is, bad, then you would fear Lord Third Celestial. For he did not just sign one contract, he signed 5, if not more. You're sitting next to a man with the capabilities of destroying a whole village in less than a day. It's funny, isn't it? You're standing next to the god of Shinobi. He laughs. He has a smile on his face, and so does Naruto. Danzo was angry about this. He could have had this power all to himself, but he knew he could not act while Hiruzen was around the boy, let alone Itachi and Shisui, the prodigies. He wonders what kind of celestial they got. What he doesn't know is the celestials they signed with are just as bad, if not worse, than Kakashi's. And plus, with their Susanoo abilities, they are monsters in their own rights. Is that all? If so, we must get back to training. It's about that time, right, Naruto? He nods his head. Wait, Danzo says. Take this child with you. I will no longer bother in your affairs, Hiruzen, if you train him. It's Sai. Hiruzen agrees and takes the child, knowing that Danzo's up to something, but it's nothing he can't handle. As they reach the training field, Naruto says it's time. He summons Ryu. He stabs the open void, and a gate summons. It opens. 5 figures, no 6, are ready to come out. I wonder what kind of power they hold. And that'll be it for today. I hope you all enjoyed this new What If. Well, not even new. I would say new parts of a What If Naruto was neglected with a twist. If you have anything you would like to happen in this story or see happen in this story, please leave a comment down below. And do not worry. I will take all your ideas into consideration. I want to make this community a more hands-on approach. Your ideas will be put into stories. I've seen a few that I want to use. The next time Naruto, uses his blade, I have an idea thanks to one of the subscribers. Also, like I said before, if you enjoyed this video, please smash that like button and subscribe. We are trying to reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of December. If we can do that, I will do a live stream of the highest voted or liked comment of a what if that you would like to be seen. Together, we can do this. After all, we are strong, but we are stronger together.